back from AnimeFest 2013 with
Red.
Shelby.
Alright, we're on the road back from Dallas, probably about an hour or so before we get back to Homestead. And we're going to go ahead and talk about what went on this time at AnimeFest 2013. Red, you want to start us off there?
Well, let's see what happened. Thursday came along. I had the day off. I believe you had the day off.
I had the day off as well.
Did Shelby have the day off?
No, Shelby has school.
And then after Shelby got off school, she drove to her dad's house, which I picked her up from after I put my stuff in the car, after I packed my stuff. And then, yeah, so after we got Shelby, we were all packed up, we came and picked up Mr. Ashrudel.
Me.
Him. And then we drove. Well, keep in mind this was after she got out of school, so this was later in the afternoon. So we hit the road 7:30 at night.
Yeah, give or take.
Yeah, about half an hour into the trip, I realized I forgot my wallet. So we had to turn back, and that set us back by an hour. So we hit the road at 9:30.
Which were a 4-hour drive from Dallas.
And we
drove into the darkness.
We did do that. We weren't planning on driving into the darkness. This sort of Thursday night driving was sort of last minute, because I don't know, but...
Well, it was because I did not know that I was going to get a Thursday off. I figured I'd be working Thursday.
Yeah, I had the same, you know. But, so, since we happened to be mostly free that day, I guess we gave our friends Aaron and Melissa, a heads up, since they live in that area. Ask if we could spend the night there Thursday, and then have a fresh start Friday.
Even though they have no sofa.
Even though they don't have a sofa.
And I was not informed.
You were not, yes. At least you brought your air mattresses.
Yep.
I should have brought a pillow though, but that's later. But anywho, so we drove, and we found their apartment complex eventually.
Hold on. Shelby, how did this eventually go?
What do you mean?
I mean, the fact that we got to an apartment, got our stuff out, got to a door.
Luckily we didn't knock on the door because it was the wrong door. But we didn't arrive till like, what, 2 in the morning?
Yeah, I'd say about 1:45 to 2. We found Aaron and Melissa's places, and meeting us there was Mr. Levy and Mrs. Levy and Kayla.
Levy sent so many texts.
Yeah, he did do that. Pretty much on our way up here, we got, I don't want to say pestered, but pestered by texts by one Mr. Levy. But yeah, we showed up at the house. We spent the night, and then I guess go from Friday.
Have a good time at AnimeFest. I'm back from the heaven. Delegations being lit up at Seward. Jesus was being nice to me this weekend. So I get one final weekend on Earth to have some fun at AnimeFest. Have fun, keep it clean, and keep it OxyClean.
We got up. Me and Red played Injustice on Aaron's PS3 for a little bit, and then finally, I think, what was it, around 10-ish?
Maybe.
We made the 30-minute drive to the hotel, got to the hotel, got checked into the hotel, and the funny thing for this hotel, we got the weirdest room. We're on the 33rd floor, and our room had a hallway, just like a private hallway. And I was like, oh crap, did I like accidentally book some really expensive room? But it was a normal room, it was right by the elevators, had his own hallway, had his own emergency exit, and that was pretty good.
Yeah, this was pretty much, I believe this was our first time in the second central tower, which would make this. We've been in every
tower
that hotel has to offer, and I gotta say, the second central tower is probably my favorite because we had absolutely no elevator issues the entire con. The last day there was a little hiccup, but for the most part, we didn't have to wait for shit. We could just go up and down to the room as we please, and there were no lines or anything like that. And maybe our entire con had 1 or 2 packed elevators. So
yeah. Usually when the elevators came down, there was nobody in them.
that was nice.
Yep. So Shelby, how did pre-reg go?
Pre-reg?
Yep. What did you do in pre-reg most of the time?
I played my 3DS and got street passes.
Her 3DS. It must be nice.
That's what I did all pre-reg.
Friends code, street passes everywhere. You know what we were doing? We were watching her play her 3DS.
But it wasn't that bad of a wait. What, an hour? We were in line?
Yeah, an hour, a little more. Yeah, that sounds about right. It wasn't a horribly long line. James was telling me that he got to the hotel around 7 a.m. and that's around the time he got in line, and he said he was in pre-reg for about 3 hours.
Ooh.
He was there before it opened.
So, yeah, and then I guess Levy was there the day before, or
Yeah, I think they got theirs the day before.
he said about an hour and a half, a little over an hour. So,
Honestly, not bad. I mean, we've been in worse lines.
yeah, we've been in line for at least 3 hours, at least on one con or two.
Yeah. Okay, and let's see. After getting our badges, we changed into cosplay. I changed into Jack Frost, which I borrowed Shelby's wig and staff, and Shelby made my jacket. I just bought pants.
Thanks, Shelby.
And she was Tooth, and Red was... I'm blanking too on what you were.
It was... Oh, Slade.
Oh yeah, Slade.
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 Who was Slade?
Who is
Slade. Who was Slade?
Slade!
Slade. Oh.
But yeah, we walked around a bit, and I was honestly surprised that. Well, I mean, Shelby has really good tooth fairy, but I was surprised that I got stopped for photos too. I'm not used to that.
Not gonna lie, you made a really good Jack Frost. So.
Oh, and I remember from there, a certain individual signed up for the
cosplay contest. And I won Best Alternate Media.
Yay!
We know people and they do good stuff.
Award-winning vlogs.
What happened after you signed up with Tooth Fairy? You went to pre-judging. How did that go?
It was good.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't really... they basically just asked how I made my costume, but they didn't...
Which is
kind of see it. The
It's
wings,
there.
the feathers.
And over there.
The headpiece.
And there's Gary in the corner. You want to hold up your Jack Frost you got?
Really pretty Jack Frost. So pretty. And then here's the other award. Yay.
Woo! Shell Bunny on Facebook.
Hashtag, tag.
But they just
I hate
asked how I
hashtags.
made it. But they really wouldn't, like, how do I explain it?
They wouldn't say, hey, this is gonna win.
Yeah, like they were like emotionless. I don't know how to explain it. What's the word?
We like your cosplay. This is a very good cosplay. But do not tell anyone that we enjoyed your cosplay.
Basically.
Op.
Like they didn't want you to know it was good to like, I guess, make it, more fair.
They're using their poker face.
Yeah, their poker face. Thank you. That they were using their poker face.
Okay, from there, I think we got food. Or, no, we got food before that because you were like, I don't want to eat food and put on Tooth Fairy.
It's only because I had to get into a corset. And it like constricts your stomach and you're like, ugh.
I don't remember you getting out of Tooth Fairy anytime at all? Or did you stay until the entire day until after this contest?
I was tooth the entire day.
Okay, so yeah, we got food after the contest then. Well, she did. We got food a little earlier, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much majority Friday, other than waiting for Melissa and Aaron to get there with Kayla, was just really walking around, going to the dealer's room, and
Go ahead.
I'm trying to think what else.
We actually there was a thing on Facebook for a DC photo shoot. It was supposed to be Friday at 5 p.m. and then a second one on Sunday at 11 a.m. Which is mostly the reason I changed into Slate, is to check out the Friday photo shoot. And I guess either word didn't get out or he canceled it without telling anyone, because me and 4 other people showed up to that photo shoot.
Oh yeah, the really cool Riddler.
Yeah, really cool, really shit. And it was pretty much the Riddler and a couple of our friends dressed up in Robin stuff.
And then there was that one Raven.
Oh yeah. But you know, I don't know what happened there. So that kind of bombed, but the rest of the weekend made up for it.
Yeah.
We'll get to that though.
And I forgot to mention, Kayla and Aaron were also in the cosplay contest. They were Prince Siegfried and Princess Rue from Princess Tutu. So pretty much Shelby, Kayla, and Aaron were in prejudging, and then had to be there for the contests. So we decided we're gonna go there early so we can get in line. And the dumbass who went operating the exit door was like, "Oh, there's no line. Why would there be a line?" "Oh, I don't know, mate, because it's a cosplay contest." So I go to the back to check, and the guy's like, "Oh yeah, we got a line." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I see this line." He was like, and I was like, "Well, how long has this been?" "Oh, about 20 minutes ago." I was like, "Yeah, you need to tell the guy at the end of the door that he's telling people there's no line."
Yeah, yes, you pretty much said it all. Really, dumbasses will be dumbasses, I suppose. I don't know. He didn't really seem like he was dumb. He just, I don't think anyone just, I think nobody told him what was going on.
He looked like he didn't care.
Maybe. I don't know. That's what I do when I don't know. I just bullshit my way out of it.
Yeah. And speaking of the cosplay contest, how was it? How was the waiting in the contest?
It was alright. I mean, there were a bunch of awesome people around to talk to. I mean, but, you know.
The waiting didn't drag on like it did in Matsuri earlier this year. Like
No, it didn't.
No
It started on time.
No power outages.
No power outages. No
system reboots.
No blue screen of death.
Yeah, no blue screen of death laptops. It started all on time, and
Everything went pretty smoothly for this competition. That's good. That's a nice change of pace.
Okay, so me, Red, and Melissa got in there. We got decent seats, and I mean, there's like what, 20 people, maybe, between novice, intermediate, and master. Red, what were the ones that stood out to you?
Off the top of my head, aside from our friends.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next is Identity Crisis as Prince Siegfried and Princess Rue from Princess Tutu. Gentlemen, we have Shelby as the Tooth Fairy from Rise of the Guardian.
What anime is that?
The ones that I remember the best were the Nagato cosplayer from Naruto with the big ass chair prop.
Which I have video of.
the Metal Gear Solid cosplayers, the Raiden and the Snake.
Camouflage from Metal Gear Solid
If you have a guess, this is where I'm just going to put the video in the video, so I'm making a cue for myself.
I'm trying to think if there was anyone else that stood out. Oh, there was the bobblehead nurse. She was creepy as hell.
Oh yeah, like that walk she did.
Yeah. Almost as creepy as Miley Cyrus.
I like the Ronin Warriors.
All right, we've got Pants as the Lady Kyura and Anubis from Ronin Warriors.
I can't say I'm familiar with them, but their costumes do look really good.
Yeah, and I think there was the one Pokemon from X and Y. The goat, the big goat.
The big, yeah.
The big goat.
The thingy.
Yeah.
Thingy. That looks like a thingy.
Yeah. So cosplay contest. All everybody gets on stage. Then it's like, oh, we're gonna take so long to get the results. So we're sitting there. We go talk with Shelby and Kayla and them, show them the recordings of their walk. And then it's like, okay, we're gonna announce stuff. Like me and Red hop right up front because everybody's left. And it was like, first award is best for alternative media, and I'm like, Shelby.
And our choice goes to Shelby versus Fairy Cosplay. Loved the detail, the wings, the harness, and her attitude on stage was absolutely amazing.
And then other people won awards too, but yeah.
I think the funniest one was the Travis Touchdown. Well, not Travis. He wasn't cosplaying Travis Touchdown this time, but that's still his cosplay name. He wasn't in there. Somebody saw him outside, and they're like, "Hey Travis, get in here! You won!" And he just came zooming in.
Oh yeah. He was a really good Cole McGrath from Infamous 2. I think he won the award because of his weapon prop.
Yeah, they said because
all sorts of little details in there, and it was looked really phenomenal. And I agree. I've never played the game, but I'm familiar with it enough to know that he's spot on.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. The Raven the Snake. The Raiden and the Snake won an award.
I think they won Judges Award.
Yeah, I think they won the Judges Award. The League of Legends people won an award for craftsmanship.
There was a girl who was in this blue toy one.
Yeah, that's the League of Legends one. Somebody from Italia won an award.
I think they won Best in Show.
Yeah, they won.
They won Best Masters. Best in Show was the Lelouch C2.
Yeah, they did a lot of stuff on there.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's see. Did anything else happen on Friday?
Not that I know.
I think. Did you go to the rave?
No.
I know Levy and Lauren went to the rave.
No, we went to the rave.
I think the most interesting thing that happened was we ate, we got her some late night rice at the Chinese place, because that place was the only place open in the mall.
And you had dumplings.
I didn't want to get dumplings, but they looked so good, and I bought them, so, temptation like that.
Yeah, and sitting there watching TV, like the Storage Wars and stuff. And then we watched some weird movie that I've never heard of, never seen, and we're like, okay, bedtime.
Yeah. I think we always check out some sort of ridiculous, stupid show. Our new one for this con is Ridiculousness.
Yeah.
Starring John.
Rob Deerdick.
Thank you, Rob. Yeah, the skateboarder.
Skateboarder guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
That's pretty much low. I don't want to say low budget, but not as entertaining as Tosh